Alright, what's going on today, everybody? The main objective for today is we're going to be fixing this chicken coop. We've got to put walls on it, roof on it, take all this stretch wrap off it. And yeah, there's not a whole lot else. I don't know if we're going to have enough wood. I got 3 sheets of plywood. But if you think about it, I got a sheet on that side, sheet on that side, probably half a sheet, half a sheet. I think I'm going to need a full sheet for the bottom. So we might have to take a little trip to Home Depot, get some more plywood, and try and finish this up. I think I have enough scrap wood, 2x4s and whatnot, 2x3s and whatnot, to get the height that we want on the coop. So if I put it over by the pigs in their little area over there, the pigs can't get into their coop and destroy and eat all their stuff. Get it elevated so there's just a ramp so the chickens can get up in there. We'll also be attaching a, actually, no. I think we should have enough room. We should have enough room to make the nesting boxes in there. There should be plenty of room. Like we already got the a couple roosts. We could add another one or two. But yeah, I'm thinking nest box in the back. I think we have enough room to do it in the back there. I could probably make if I do that whole wall of nest box, that should work out pretty well. And then, like I said, we'll go over the design and what exactly. So we got a couple doors. So we have a nice couple doors that we can open up, throw bedding in, or vice versa, open up, dig all the old bedding out, new bedding. But I know there is a trick with the base. You can put like vinyl flooring, like cheap vinyl flooring on the bottom of it. So it's a lot easier to sweep all that pine shavings out because it just slides on that smooth surface. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on today. We'll throw you guys on a time lapse and I'll get to work, I suppose. We went with 1/2 inch thick OSB plywood. That should do pretty well. It's actually pretty cheap now. It was only 11 something a sheet, so good thing wood prices are coming down for these projects. You guys definitely gonna want to stick around for all this. A lot of exciting things coming. So we'll get back to you once we get back to the house, and we'll start ripping into this chicken coop. We just got home. We're gonna feed the pigs, unload this wood. That's what we plan on working on today. That thing was sitting outside. She's seen better days, let me tell you. Oh yeah, we're gonna unload this wood quick. Let me open the garage. That'd probably help, huh? Here's this garage. Get this wood unloaded. Kind of heavy. All right, I don't know how much of that you guys saw. It was a little heavy. All right, let's... Plastic wraps off. I think we'll be able to leave all the chicken wire and wire mesh around the whole outside. I think we'll be able to go over it with just some wood. I think it'll work out just fine. It'll help keep predators out as well. So let's get this wood cut. Alright, now that we got the wood cut to size, we'll go ahead and screw that to the chicken coop, and then we'll work on the other sides. Alright, so far so good. It's looking a lot better already, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just say the actual chicken coop is not very square. You see that plywood sticking out the bottom there, sticking out the top there. But we don't need it that square. It's just for chickens, it'll be fine. As long as there's no holes, no gaps, should be all right. Yeah, we're gonna work on this other side. We're probably just gonna do a square there. We'll do the square, and then we'll cut our own piece for there. We might actually do tin. I think if I cut tin there, it'll look a little better. But yeah, that's the plan. And we'll get going on it. Alright, so we got those boards cut. We'll go ahead and do the same thing we did to the other sides. Put 3 screws, top, middle, bottom, on both sides. We'll probably run one at the very top, and we'll run one at the very bottom on both sides. Now that we got those fastened, we'll nip off these corners here. Those corners will stay out. Nip them off. Nip them off there, all four corners. Take the circular saw and nip them off. And then we'll set we'll put our scrap piece of wood up there, set it up there, and we'll draw out our triangle on both sides, and we'll get that cut, and we'll get that fastened. Now that we got them sides fastened to there, we'll throw on the tin on top, and we should be looking pretty much done, other than we got to cut a couple doors in. Still got nesting boxes, but I'll do that. I'll probably build that outside of the coop, and then out of that door I make, I'll bring it in from there. Which the door is probably gonna go on the back side here. So yeah, let's get going on the roof. I got the tin. The tin's laying up against the wall over there, but I'm probably gonna lay the tin on here. Measure, cut. I think there's 3 pieces there. We'll cut it all the length at the same time, and then we'll get them screwed up there. So a pretty good way to cut this tin, if you don't have any tin snips or anything, you can actually flip the blade. If you flip it around and have it cutting from the backside, not the correct, you don't want to cut it on the teeth. You want this blade spinning the other way, and it should just cut right through this tin. Scratch what I just said about the circular saw. That will work, but I found my grinder. So we're just gonna mark out where I need to cut, we'll get the grinder out, and we'll get the cut. That was quite the show, I guess. I don't have an actual cutting blade for the grinder. It's just a grinding blade, not for cutting, so that didn't really work. Tried to flip the blade on the miter saw, forgot the batteries on there, decided to pull the trigger, almost broke my finger. Don't do that. Yeah, and then once I got it flipped around, it cut pretty easy. And then decided to fall all over. So yeah, let's try and get these fastened up on the top of there. Now that that's done, we got our roof on. as you can see, we got our roof on. Check out both sides. So yeah, we got our roof on. We will get to cutting some doors probably tomorrow. We'll take a little break. I think we made some pretty good progress today. It's looking like a mini chicken coop to me. All right, yeah. So we'll get back to this tomorrow. So we'll get back to this thing tomorrow. We'll cut our door. We'll get our nesting boxes in. We should be good to go. Stay tuned.